Wir sitzen hier bei EA im Mobile Gaming Bereich und schauen uns jetzt mal FIFA 15 fürs iPad an.
One of the things that we take a lot of pride on each year is the fact that we are always looking at our users to see what they play from the game, how they play it, take a lot of feedback from them to consumer satisfaction surveys and things like that in order to make the best decisions for the product going forward. So this year, because we went freemium with FIFA 14, obviously we had a huge amount of installs coming to the game, giving us an even bigger picture of what's happening inside the game. So the first thing we did, we looked at what users were playing in FIFA 14, and we've seen the vast majority of our users, so like 80-90% of our users engaging with two game modes, mainly FIFA Ultimate Team and Matches of the Week. So the first decision that we made for the product going forward was to strip down all the other game modes from the game in order to be able to concentrate all of our capacity into making the best Ultimate Team experience for mobile, because that's what would make most of our users happy, so to speak. Looking at how people were playing FIFA 14 Ultimate Team, we've made several changes to the game. One of which is, in FIFA 14 we added a new set of controls to the game, which we called touchscreens controls. So what that meant was there were no more buttons on the screen, and everything you would do inside the game, you would be doing it using just gestures like taps, swipes, things like that. So as we've seen, still the vast majority of our user base play the classic controls, although those new ones were very well received by both our users in the medias. What we did this year is we built a hybrid control system, if you will, that's based on the classic controls, but also has the best out of what those new controls had to offer in FIFA 14. So all those gestures you would still be able to do inside the game. So as I was saying, you would have the simulated buttons on the screen, working like that, passing the ball around. Or you could just use taps and swipes. Let me just show you how those work. So now instantly one of my players will attack the one holding the ball. Then you can just swipe like that in order to shoot the ball, so you don't have to use the buttons unless you really want to. One of the most demanded controls by players who are familiar with the console game was the through ball button. So being able to pass the ball on a future position of your player instead of just sending it straight to him. And then the second thing we did to change the controls is we've added a feature that we're calling tactical dribbling. You would tap twice on the screen like that, and then the player would move into close control of the ball. And that's especially nice with players like Messi or someone like that, because they're extremely technical. For those players that are not that much into playing against teams from the real world, we've added a whole new way of playing and engaging with the game, which we are calling quick simulation. And what that basically is the very managerial perspective on how a football match should be played. And this is a platform exclusive, so it's only going to be available in FIFA Ultimate Team on mobile. And I mean, we've seen a lot of our players be more interested in Ultimate Team in doing trades on the auction market or putting together squads and things like that, not that much into actual performing with their fingers. So this is like you would be on the side of the pitch looking at the match as it happens, and then you would be able to change the tactics from attacking to neutral to defense, things like that, and then also the effort that your team is putting into the match, just as a manager would. And at any point, you would be able to just go inside the game and make substitutions or whatever you want to do.
It's like the trainer perspective.
Yes, exactly. So it's no longer based on your performance moving your fingers on the screen, which brings a whole new layer of authenticity to Ultimate Team, because since it's no longer based on that, it's purely based on the real-life football facts, if you will, of how good you are at putting together a team with a great rating, with great chemistry between the players, having the right players playing at the right position. So all those things coming together is just how good you are at making managerial decisions at the end of the day.